You know, I really miss having my own toilet. It's really inconvenient to have to walk down the hall every time I need to pee, only to discover that I really don't have to pee. It's only been 3 weeks, and that's really bugging me. Howdy ho, YouTube, Major Cord here. I figured I'd throw a rather random video at you today because I'm under the misguided impression that you guys really like hearing me speak. So I figured I would talk about flashlights. Not that it's going to do much good because it's kind of really bright out right now, but I recently purchased this pretty blue flashlight, the Olight i3, for when I start student teaching in a couple weeks. Actually, I think that's only a week and a half away, which is very scary. I've been what they call a pre-service teacher for all of 3 weeks now, 3.5-ish weeks, and they're already unleashing me on children. So that's a comforting thought. But I bought this light because it's really small and really pocketable, and I can just slide it into the the bottom of a pocket of a pair of slacks. And upon purchasing it, I realized that now that this light is in my arsenal, well, that's not going to stand up, that's just dandy. Now that this light is in my arsenal of flashlights, I've kind of lost a place for this, the Olight i2, because my current EDC flashlight is this here, which is the 47's, what is it, the Mini M2 AA. And I've come to really like this simply because it's a heck of a lot brighter than this. Still is the standard 3 modes. Is there a good way to do this? Yeah. Low, medium, high, but it also has the strobe, beacon, and a couple other hidden modes. So, since this fits in my pants just about as well as this smaller Olight does, I've taken to carrying this. Problem being now that this light, even though it's a damn good light and still one of my favorites, has kind of lost out in size to this one. They're actually quite comparable in lumen rating. Obviously, showing you right here is not going to do much of a difference because it's very bright out. Cold, but bright. This is obviously AA, this is a AAA light, but I don't know if my phone here is going to focus on the reflectors. Maybe, maybe not. They're both about the same orange peel texture. I have noticed that the i3 throws a little bit less of a tight beam. This i2 has a slightly tighter beam, but for what I need it for, any flashlight task I might need in the 4 or so hours that I'm out, this does just fine. But I thought this was small and compact and comfortable, and then I bought this. I mean, this just disappears in your pocket. You don't realize you have this. The only real advantage that this has for me at this point is that this has longer battery life, because it has the AA cell, and that just has a lot more juice in it. And I bring up this point mainly because, as gearheads, we often kind of do this to ourselves. Like, we'll establish a system. First it was this light for me, then I upgraded to this light. And then I'm like, well, you know what? This looks like a really good light, I need this too. And one of the 3 or 4, however many items we have, gets kind of knocked out of that lineup because we find something else that takes its place. I've done that with knives. I've, found knives that easily outclass others in EDC carry, or, bags, anything like that. Yet we still love them. And in this case, it is this Olight i2. I can probably see myself carrying it from time to time, but really, logically speaking, there's no need, because I have a light that does the same thing that's smaller than it, and a light that's just as comfortable to carry, but does a hell of a lot more. So it's just something to think about, We buy all this wonderful gear, but then we kind of outclass ourselves and make a lot of it obsolete very fast. Yeah. that's really all I wanted to discuss while I had it on my mind. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.